Hello, everybody. Welcome. Obviously running a little bit behind tonight, so sorry about that. My last few days of conferences are the next few days, so hopefully I can kind of get caught up on everything, caught up on some sleep. Roy's in daycare tomorrow, so I'm trying to get back in here a little bit more. So this will be a bit shorter. I might be able to stay a little bit longer. We'll just sort of see how it's going, how the numbers look. So I did finish the tier list, but I think I'll wait to publish it until maybe midday tomorrow, maybe around noon or so. I think the first couple of hours when you publish something determines some of like how many people see it. It's something weird like that. Maybe we should have banned Jinx. But anyways, so I'll have that for you tomorrow, and then we'll probably have the official patch notes by mid-afternoon. So those will be the 2 league videos I shoot for tomorrow for that. Hey, what's up, Nagarake? So yeah, it's about as late as I would start a stream these days, but you know, I just wanted to get in there just for a little bit, just for people to just come in, hang out for maybe an hour and a half or so here, so we can get a couple of games. If Dylan rolls up, we'll do some more of his coaching sessions. Otherwise, we can just do them tomorrow. I know we have a few to do, but I'll see if I can do an extra long stream tomorrow. Maybe start around, I don't know, 9:30 or 10, something like that. And I know we missed Jason tonight too. He got off like right when I got on. Okay, so it's like Trist mid. They're just team squishy, huh? I guess it could be like Vayne top, but it's probably Trist mid. I think we just Rakan here. We got the knock up for Samira. Going against Vayne is annoying. Jace. Leona would also be solid, just to have a little bit more of a tank, but we had been winning on Rakan quite a bit, so we'll see how we can do with that. Hey, what's up, Sammy? It's annoying, so they have double ADC, but they also have Diana, so they do have some, you know, magic damage there. Garen. That's actually really annoying. Like, Garen Yumi, if you guys don't remember that, it's pretty obnoxious. Yeah. They did have a lot of flex picks. Diana is almost certainly in the jungle this patch. Okay, I guess we'll do one match for this rune. A little awkward. Hey, what's up, one viewer? Dodgerino for me? I don't know. It's possible. But I think I didn't scout him. I should have scouted him a little bit more. But I think it's possible. I think team comp wise, we're okay. Some of this is going to depend on you know, how strong Jace is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know how that matchup goes typically. Jace should win early. I mean, Jace should beat everybody early, just about. You just have to be able to use all of his tools correctly, and then figure out what the hell to do with him in the mid to late game. Oh, we're slideshow. Okay, hold on. I think if we win this one, we might be back in P3 finally. I need to just like go hard on League for a couple of weeks at least. Just see if we can get back to Diamond. We had been playing really well, I think, for about a week and a half or so there. The last couple of days have been a little rough, but I think we were starting to get some momentum, get back on track. Whoa, dude, it's Vayne, man. You don't have to be that scared. Like, level 1, Jesus Christ. I don't like the look of that. I mean, dude ran off like 100 yards off the lane. Okay, well. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get it. No, 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 no. I'm just trying to trade something back. Jesus Christ. Dude, this... Holy... Hint, they have Yumi also. Like, we don't... It's Yumi Vayne, bro. We don't have to play that far back.
Used to be a square, and I embrace the dark.
I don't know what. I guess they're just warding stuff. Maybe should have scouted this one out. Do not. That did not instill a lot of confidence in me. Wow. What the? Dude. If she just healed before I died there.
Safety is boring.
If she just healed before I died, I think we would have lived. Nice. Also, what is that luck, dude? When I went in with the W, she E'd to try to E me back, and somehow she got the angle to pin me into the wall.
All my sides are equally breathtaking.
Well, there's Lichbane on Zoe. Is that not a standard thing, like second or third item?
I'm just helping it along.
Well, I mean, what does she usually get? Isn't it like Luden's Lichbane? Try. Well.
Evil loves me.
I guess that could have gone a lot worse. We did get all the Psalms, I'm pretty sure.
I dance to the beat. Beat of darkness.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not sure if it's standard or not, but to me, it makes sense. The Lichbane, because, you know, you have those small trades where you just kind of RN.
World
and get back out if you see an opportunity. Death cap second. I mean, I don't know her ratios. That's of course living the dream with most champs. If you can get it, like, that's good.
Self-control is for starting. I choose fun. I don't apologize for doing my thing.
I swear to God, this motherfucker, like, he won't even get into E range.
Thanks, Riku. Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Oh my God. Wait. How did that reset? Oh, it killed Diana? Okay.
I saw stars for a second. Dark.
Wow. Dude, that's so sad. I mean, I feel like I have to trade. Like, we can't just let Vayne go all in, but she won't even beat. Like, that's how far it is. She just has to be within that circle. Even if she doesn't auto attack,
No starter. That's insane.
she just has to be within that circle just so I can go in, take a light trade, at least stack my warding item, and get back out. But I guess that's too difficult. I mean, the Vayne is literally just last hitting the minions. The only time she trades is when I open the fight on her. Like, if Samira, if they even look at Samira, then she's already running for the tower. It's so frustrating. She's treating this like it's like Draven Leona or something in this lane.
Because I'm bad.
Yeah, come on. They're trying to freeze. Free tower. We have Kassadin. Oh, never mind. We don't have Kassadin. No way! Oh, dude, I cannot believe that that final Yumi tap hit me. Well, this is not going well.
Can't kill evil.
I gotta do my research on people before the game. I got into that bad habit. That was part of my huge loss streak. I think I was just
Less complicated.
do it a lot. I went in and got knocked back. What do you mean?
Most good guys.
Wherever the hell she was is the wrong spot. Like, she needs to be with. There's no excuse, zero excuse against Vayne for not being within 650 range.
TSP, hope this donation finds you well. In sending you this donation to inform you that there is a shared game for Etiquette.
Okay, thank you. I mean, there's zero excuse. for her to stand that far back, especially when we're that close to the tower. Like, the only reason she should possibly stand that far back is, like, if they were 6 and we weren't at the time, and they were afraid of, like, Yumi's ult, or if, like, Diana's coming in for a gank, which we were so close to the tower, like, I could have E'd right here that it wouldn't have mattered. Like, she doesn't even, like I said, she doesn't even have to go into trade. Literally, all she has to do is stand within 650. And we go back and look at the replay, but I'm like 99% sure that I went in for the W. Vayne looked at her once. She ran out of range of my E. And then Vayne gets 3 autos on me before I can get into range. Like, if we just look at the amount of autos that Vayne has landed in this lane versus us versus the amount of autos that Samira has landed against them, it's night and day. Like that, right there. I mean, is that so hard? Like, even though Vayne dodged with the W, which she's going to do a lot of the time, I at least was able to go in, use some mana, hit her with a Q, and then E back out. Like, it's not that hard. It should be a 0 risk trade. Like, the most that should happen to me is I get autoed by Vayne a couple of times. At least mid's winning. We're not down that much CS wise bottom.
An ally has been slain.
First head towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Etiquette has been destroyed. Turret plating will soon fall.
So freaking sad. I'm not even close to transforming my spell thieves. Like, that's how little we've been able to hit them.
I love evil, and evil loves me.
I mean, Diana's behind us. She's probably on her red. Is she in that bush? Yeah. Would have been neat if Samira rotated that. Or if Kassadin just committed. I think Kassadin could have gotten a reset and killed them both. If he just, like, actually committed to that fight. Like, we still traded 1 for 1. Even when Kassadin just sat there and watched me do everything. And then decided to go in. And if Samira rotated, it would have been a clean 2 for 0. But instead, she stayed in lane and died. Oh, it's a rough one. But she's just too pansy of a player. She's like, her mentality since literally level 1 has been just, I want to freeze and try to farm in lane. I mean, maybe the correct play is just to say, hey, you know what? Just based on that level 1 trade, this person's bad, or like unfamiliar with Samira, and I guess we just have to try to farm it off. I don't know. Like, that's such a losing strategy against Vayne Yuumi, though. Like, we just can't really beat Vayne Yuumi if Vayne gets to 3 items, so...
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Yeah. Let's pack it up.
You have been slain.
Just go ahead and pack it up. Hey, what's up, King of Nobody?
Has been destroyed.
I should have scouted it. There's no way. Like, this person has to be auto-filled.
Turret has been destroyed.
I don't know.
Do you want me to bury that?
I mean, it's possible that I missed a couple of those trades. The time I got pinned into the wall was pretty bad.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And the Vayne is playing well, but just not even being within jump, like 650 within jump range multiple times is just like, that's so far off the wave. It's ridiculous.
And spiky space squids are
Has been slain.
Yeah, I mean, Kassadin might be able to beat her late game. Kassadin is getting counter-fed, but I don't know. I mean, maybe. They did just give us, what, like 4 kills right there? If they, like, hard throw, maybe we can get back in. I mean, what do you mean the planning phase? Are you talking about enchant select? Or are you talking about supports are the... I mean, supports are the ones that usually engage. Right? Because most ADCs don't have any engage pre-6. I mean, of course you've got like Ashe at 6, but... Yeah, an ADC's job is to farm, have proper spacing, and just be ready for trades. And just, you know... Like, the difference between an okay ADC and a... Or like a bad ADC and a good ADC is just how many autos do they get in. That's the biggest thing in the laning phase, is how well do they trade. How well do you take small trades. Just watch this Vayne. You know, if we go back and look. At every... Oh my god. The three of us can't kill Garen.
Has been slain.
Just look at, if we go back and just watch how many auto attacks does Vayne land on us in this laning phase versus Samira.
Has been destroyed.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool.
Let's do one of these bets. We don't have a Twitch thing, but let's say over under 5 to 1. For the first 20 auto attacks in the lane. So, well, maybe that's too much. Let's say, okay, so by the time Vayne lands 15 auto attacks. Let's say by the time Vayne lands 15 auto attacks on us in the laning phase, how many auto attacks is Samira gonna land? Let's say over under 7, half the amount. So 15 auto attacks on champions from Vayne versus by the time Vayne gets to 15, is Samira going to be at 7? 7 or less, or 8 or more? $10? I mean, I got some confidence. I mean, maybe... I just want to see, just for my own edification, what's going on here. Then we'll get in another game. And I want to look at, just to see, like, if that was on some of these trades. Like, what happened there? Who cares is Vayne? I mean, Vayne whipped our ass. That's why. I mean, Vayne's pretty good right now, especially if you just give her the lane. I mean, they are... I think with Samira, she's what? Is Samira 500 or 525 range? I think Vayne's 550, so Vayne does have a little bit more range on her. But it's not like it's Caitlyn versus whatever. Hey, what's up, Gray? Just look at this level 1. Vayne rolls up. Samira is literally already running from Yumi. She's already halfway back to the tower. What's up, miss? Okay, so that was a Yumi auto attack, so we won't count that one. I mean, they're going to hit level 2 because she backed up so much at level 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 1. 6, 7. 7 to 1. 8. Speed this up. So I do want to see just my couple of engages, and we'll get back in there. I think that was 9 to 2. I may have missed one there. Okay, there's 2 more, 3 more, 12 to 2. $13, $14. I don't know. We got over 15 there. I'm not sure exactly. I lost count there. So it was 12 to 2 before that last trade. Let me go back and look at that one more time, and then we'll just call it right there. I think it illustrates the point well enough. That was like right when I hit 3. Okay, so at this point we were at 12. Okay, there's 3. 14, so I have 2 circles on me. So 14 to 3. 1, 2. 16 to 3. 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's something like 24 to 5 or 24 to 6. I don't know. It's like 4 or 5 to 1. Now that was kind of an unfortunate pin there, but Samira didn't walk into the lane half HP. They both walked in 100% HP. She doesn't have to walk up and hit the Vayne. Like, she just has to at least walk up for me to be able to E back out. I'm not saying she walks up by herself. I'm saying when I go in for a trade with a W, to at a bare minimum auto attack. Like, she has a passive. She can dash forward and use her passive when I knock them up to get a free passive and an extra knockup. I don't even think she ever used that. Did she ever use the passive? Or she can at least stand within range so that I can E back out. Do I think Dopa is better than Faker? Not overall as a player. If we're talking about pro, I mean, he might be better at boosting characters than Faker is. I don't know. I mean, solo queue and pro are a little bit different. I think Faker over time is better. Yeah, that was just a masterclass in why auto attacks matter. Okay, let's go ahead and scout it out here. Yeah, because Vayne's applying pressure. Vayne didn't just get clean. I mean, if you take off, like, how many times did I walk up and Vayne auto-attacked me when I wasn't doing the combo, then it was probably still like 15. Oh, my bad. I'll do the coaching after this one if we don't dodge. I don't know what you're... you know, you've got her name. If you want to duo with her, you can invite her and duo with her if you want. Korea. I mean, if you think that's alright laning. Whatever, 20-4 auto attacks. Okay, let me pull up Poor Professor here. I mean, I guess the correct play from my perspective, if she's not going to be within 650 range, I guess is just to let Vayne scale with Yuumi or just dodge the lobby. I thought that lane was winnable, though, theoretically. What do I think about Malzahar? I don't think he's that great right now. I think he had a moment a few years ago, but I think his damage is too low. If you win with him, cool, you know, keep playing him, but... I mean, Morg is annoying to deal with, but hopefully we can deal with it. So me playing the lane properly is what? Just give it up to Vayne. Just let Vayne go up 30 CS and take all the plates. And then I maybe get my wards at 25 minutes. I think Malzahar is solid mid. I just don't think that he's fantastic as support right now. Yeah, I mean, if you, as I always say, if you win on something, then sure, go for it. Keep going. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, if you think that the Vayne, or if you think that Samira played that really well, that's fine. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I dance to the beat. The beat of darkness.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
The W miss doesn't matter. I mean, that's literally the only critique I think you could have of me. Which, I mean, is a valid critique. I should have hit those W's, right? I'm not saying that, like, that's not important.
First love.
So, I mean, that is definitely a valid critique, because I did need to hit a couple of those W's. But other than that, I think it was right to go for some of those trades, but... Oh, is my cam screwed up again? Okay. And this... It's because, like, they shouldn't be able to trade back on me that much. Like, Vayne should get... Especially if I hit those W's, Vayne should get, like, 1, maybe 2 auto attacks on me. And then I land a W, an auto attack, and I at least am able to charge up my stuff. Samira should be able to dash in and use her passive. I really hope I don't get hooked here. Okay. But it's fine. We can just go on to the next thing. It's fine. I mean, maybe given just how scared she was at level 1, you know, that's a doomsday scenario, but maybe that's just what I had to work with. Is just give up the lane, pretty much, the way she played level 1. So, I mean, I guess there is that. Don't live in an ideal situation, so maybe I should have just given up the lane. And just maybe rush mobility boots and see if we can help Cassidon or something and just pray. Maybe that would have been a better strategy. As much as it tilts me to have to do that.
But it is less complicated.
I can't go in with W under that close to tower. If Nautilus like auto attacks me, then I'm stuck. Thoughts on Morg being busted? I don't think she's busted in the jungle right now. I know she has a pretty good win rate, but I don't know. I have not seen it work on my team. I think I'm like 0-4 when I have a Morg jungle on my team, but she'll probably be God mode on the enemy team. I mean, she does have a pretty high win rate right now. I think busted is a strong word. Viable, maybe. Fucking. Alright, well, I guess I should have flashed the Nautilus hook. I thought I was going to be out of range.
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a sword.
Yeah, I mean, she's 53%. There's other stuff that's a similarly high win rate. I think if you want to play one of the two, like, new junglers, I would rather play Diana.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't think either one of them is as good as something like Hecarim right now. Hecarim is getting nerfed next patch. Of course, both of them, the Diana and the Morgana, are too, I think. I think they just backed, but I should have just flashed the hook. Or I don't know if, I think my W was up. I should have done something other than get hit by the hook. For sure.
Take that.
I mean, she has fast clear. If you have someone else that can set up the CC properly, so like right there, you know, it looks great. Because you had Nautilus hook, and then you got to chain that with Samira plus Morgana. Yeah, but she's not as fast as Udyr. That's a big difference, is that Udyr can actually, like, run and gank and skirmish. Really, like, he can actually 1v1 people early really well. Like, he can 1v1 fight people pretty well early. He can clear dragons really quickly. He has a split push option later. I don't know. I mean, she has a high win rate, so it's hard to, you know, you can't really say that she's bad statistically, but I think she's probably a little overrated, but I don't know. She can work. It depends on your team. Like, if you get a lot of value out of that black shield, if you can snowball somebody and get them ahead early and then really, like, use that black shield. Alright, they're coming. Jesus. He almost didn't give me the jump. I would have had a stroke if he didn't give me that jump. Okay. I think it's pushing out towards us.
An enemy has been slain.
Time to face darkness.
Okay, well, I got her flash at least. I was gonna miss her, I'm pretty sure, with that W. I'm not sure who missed more CS off of that. I should have put my control ward somewhere up there. We already had one up there, and I was afraid. I mean, they would have just cleared it. Maybe I could have snuck it into the pixel bush.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been
Okay.
slain. Killing spree.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
What's up, Petit?
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. That's me.
I'm not sure
Doing the right thing.
why we backed right there.
I'm way more fun.
I think we could have just bushed him. Yo, what's up, Maverick?
Then they hold and then laugh in their faces. Don't blink. Why, thank you.
An ally has
I
been
only believe in
slain.
myself.
Well, Mord got him anyways, but they gonna be on this dragon or not? I think they just backed.
Dance to the beat. Here we go. Darkness.
I think she's injured. I don't think she's countering Rift. That Fizz is getting some pretty good vision control. He's bought a couple of control wards. See, that's one where we had a tempo advantage on them, where they backed after we backed. They didn't back at the same time. And so we had an extra, you know, 15 seconds to push the wave.
Woo! Being bad just feels so good.
They're gonna get away. Something in there is warded. Morg's around there. Yeah. I mean, just like when you're trying to gank a lane, look at how the lane responds, right? If they start, we need to get out of Nautilus Flash R range. If they start running away, you know, out of nowhere, then they know. And you know where the ward is. Yeah, that's paying the price for using your ult cross map. If you're Ashe or Senna and you're staring down an engaged champion, they will engage if they have a brain when you use your ult like that. So that's just a huge tool that you don't have for all ends anymore. And I know that she wasn't looking at the lane, right? I know she was looking elsewhere. Don't want to jinx it, but this Draven's playing better. This Draven's playing pretty well. Now, he had a pretty low win rate. Well, not like that low. It was like, I don't know, high 40s win rate. But I usually like playing with Draven because Dravens are aggressive. Like, they actually go for trades. They want to go for the kill. I would almost certainly rather have an ADC that's too aggressive. Not like stupid, you know, like inting under tower. But that's actually like just going up and just going for those trades. Like, the worst thing is just the passive ADC. I just want to farm ADCs. Now, there is a time and a place for that, but I don't think the time and the place is as prevalent as other people might make it out to be. I didn't want to steal his kill, but I wanted the assist on it. And if he, like, flashed or did something crazy, I could have flashed after him. Okay, and she used her flash last fight, so... I should have saved my W for his flash. I forgot he still had flash. I knew she didn't, but... Yeah, Draven does. Draven's good at trading. Yeah, for sure.
Self-control is for starlings. I choose fun. Sometimes the darkness need a break. Living the dream. The dream of dark.
Damn, I still don't have the wards off of this yet, and I thought I've been trading a lot. I guess we've been backing a lot because we've been killing them so much.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same. Why, thank you.
these minions. That's too many to, obviously. We maybe could have chased the Senna down, but I don't know where. She may have just backed in that butt or like behind that wall or something, the alcove. I think Volibear's a little underrated. Also as a jungler right now. I don't know. I feel like he's alright. I don't remember his exact numbers, but oh, I should have put it in that bush. I didn't realize it was water. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alright, we're looking to see if we can help Volley. Ooh, that was close. They have a pretty disgusting chain CC, so we do not want to get hit by that. They have like 10 seconds of CC between Nautilus, Senna, and Morg. I maybe should have gone Mercs, but honestly, I think I would still be CC to death even if I went Mercs. So I just went Ionians for more plays. Nautilus hasn't just, like, I feel like Nautilus could just walk up and ult if Morg's there. Like, I would just flash forward and ult if I was Nautilus on the Draven. Because there's no way that, like, Draven doesn't die. In a 2v2, I can save him and turn it around, but in a 3v2, especially earlier on, I think they had chances for that, and they just chose not to go for that play. But I think it was a good play earlier.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Maybe after the nerf to, like, Hecarim. I don't know. Volley does go for... He really likes Kim Tank, so maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's good enough. Maybe he's good enough with Sunfire. I just don't think he's... I don't remember. But yeah, I think the Sunfire users are definitely going to have an advantage over Kim Tank users next patch. Maybe that's not correct, but... Hecarim's definitely going in the dumpster, I feel like, next patch. I think Volley can probably still go Sunfire and be relevant, right? Really? Well, it's my bad. I did not think they had that side warded. And more... I should have just warded over. It was just bad vision on my part. Or a bad respect for the vision, I suppose. I should have just... I had a ward. I should have just warded over this. I just wasn't... Like, Morg was just outside of the vision range of where the minions were. But I should have played around that. That was at 50 seconds of CC. I could have W'd to the side and dodged the ult instead of just W'ing straight back, probably. Yeah, you could go Triforce on him. I mean, if you wanted to just go more aggro. Triforce Volley's way too squishy. Probably. I think his base stats and like his shield aren't that high, but I don't know. No. No. Okay, I got it. shit. Holy shit, this is clowny. What is the cooldown on her Q? I guess she's maxing Q in the jungle? It looks like it was at 5-second cooldown or some shit. Why does Poppy not have mercs against their team? I mean, I should maybe have mercs, like I said, but if I get hit, I'm probably just dead either way. I mean, Poppy got chain CC'd forever. She should have run, but I'm not entirely sure that was her fault. It's like Poppy, like, literally couldn't move for like 10 seconds. They almost had so much CC that they could just wait on the cooldowns. It was pretty damn close to what Morg Bind into Senna E into Nautilus Q into Nautilus auto attack, and then Morg's Bind felt like it was pretty much already off cooldown again, and then it was another Morg Bind.
Perfection doesn't exist.
Yeah, she should be maxing W for sure in the jungle, but it just feels like that shit was up again. I mean, maybe it's just all the CDR. Oh no. I mean, we can't beat him. Jeez. This is not feeling good. Poppy's just feeling pretty worthless. Surprise. We're just not gonna have the juice. I mean, maybe with okay, what?
Self-control is
Fuck. He ran the complete opposite direction, and they're doing Baron at the same time. Ow. Ow.
living the dream.
Well, so much for promoting. I mean, that's fine. I don't know why you're pinging Draven. Draven's like doing better than anybody. I mean, this Gnosis is like squishy as hell. I mean, Draven has damage, but Poppy doesn't, and Poppy never is gonna have damage. With that build especially. I mean, she, like, it doesn't even matter that she has the armor. It's like, who cares? We need more people. Oh god, she's gonna get just chain CC'd and blown up. No, dude, you just missed everything. So like, I don't get it. I don't understand that. I mean, it's just tilt, I guess, because Poppy literally just died right in front of us, and he missed his fish. And so he decides to just walk up and, like, start a fight. It's like, you know what? We missed everything. It's a 4v5. They have Baron. We're behind in team fight power. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Let's just walk up. Like, what's the plan other than just being tilted? Alright, well, we'll do the coaching session here. Beard's getting long. That's not even as bad as it has been in the past, but yeah. I don't know. I might shave it off sometime this week. Well, that's unfortunate. That was just that was a team comp thing down the line. That Gnosis just pulled him back in, even with that like ridiculous build. I mean, I guess if your thought process is Poppy's never gonna do any damage, so I might as well just get armor or like get armor pen to kill her faster. I guess that makes sense. And I don't know, like I guess Volibear doesn't do a lot of damage either. At that point. Like, we murdered on bottom. At one point, I mean... They did get a lot of towers near the end, but especially with Draven's passive, we were probably up like 2,000 gold on him. In the bot lane, Morg was like pretty far behind, but... just the Poppy was, it's just, the top lane was just a total black hole of power. Gnosis ended up taking the tower, and then Poppy was worthless, and then Gnosis got like a couple more kills on people that just kept funneling up, just running in and 1v1ing him. And then they just got Baron, and that was pretty much it. Okay, let's do this coaching session here. And then we'll see how it's looking in terms of if we play one more or not. After that, if we can keep some decent viewership, we might do one more here. Or if Dylan gets on, we could do 2 coaching sessions. If he doesn't, I'll just start streaming early and we can do a bunch of coaching sessions tomorrow. Thanks so much to Sammy for the submission. Really appreciate it. Oh, not in the trash yet. We got to do the coaching session first. Okay, so we'll see how it's going. We'll see if we can maybe play one more after this. I need to start publishing some of these. I just need to start posting up more vids. Sometimes I record them and then I just don't get them published. I need to get back on a schedule where it's just like, I just release like 3 vids a day, not including the stream, at just like noon, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then stream at night. I think that would be ideal. I think I can do that again if it's like coaching sessions, guides. I try to do 1 coaching session a day, 1 other league-related thing per day, and then 1 Total War thing per day, and then maybe 1 or 2 WoW videos per week. Just something like that. Just get a schedule going. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, actually, let me make sure I have the disk space for this. I'm like 99% sure I do. Yeah, that should be enough. Just go ahead and get rid of these, and then I should have enough space after that. Alright, okay. Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. I'm going to be doing a coaching session here for Sammy, and it's going to be Shin top lane. So, as always, special thanks to Sammy for sponsoring this. I really appreciate it. Anyone else out there like a coaching session, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. Happy to help you out with that. It's just $25 if you're not a channel member, $20 if you are a channel member, and you are helping to support education in America, which is good, and a nice, friendly, chill community. On the stream, we do stream every night around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually go till about 2:30 or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's come by and check that out. And I do teach English at a large public university in the United States. So if you ever want to come in, have any questions, or just want to chat about literature or culture or anything else, you're welcome to come in and chat with us about that. And if you want to watch more coaching sessions, I'll have a playlist linked in the description. We've got over 250 coaching sessions on the channel, so you can flip through, find your favorite champions, check those out, and we do fresh patch notes, tier lists, every patch, as well as we have tons of topical guides like best one trick, how to macro better, how to micro better, individual champion guides, and much, much more. So be sure to check it out on the channel. Like, subscribe. Okay. Now, I am not a top lane specialist. Sammy knows this. I play support. I topped out at D3 support last season. I've been D3 a few different times, but that was the most recent time. But I do play mostly support. But I'm hoping we can at least help Sammy out with... yeah, those are some rough trades. His backup, it's pushing against you. Just try to freeze it at this point. You're too far behind. He's out of mana, though, so that's nice. He does have TP advantage on you, which sort of feels bad. Yeah, hopefully we can talk about, making some good decisions, thinking about macro, fight selection, all that good stuff. I would probably take teleport in this lane. I just don't, maybe you kill him early, but, like, Diana's not, like, super well known for, like, tons of ganks early on. Maybe she, maybe you make something happen here. Well, I really wish she would have, well, there's a lot of minions. I don't know. It's probably better for you to just farm this. But yeah, Ignite is really in top lane if you think that you have a ton of kill pressure in the laning phase. Like either your jungler is going to come camp for you a lot, like you're duoed with them, or you just know that you're going to be able to gank them a lot. But GP is sort of vulnerable, but sort of not. I just don't think it's enough of a guarantee to take Ignite. Now, you might be thinking, well, if you're Shin, you can teleport around the map anyways. That's true, but one really nice thing if you take teleport is you can ult to, like, bot lane to make a play, and then you can teleport right back to top after that and not risk losing your tower or even really losing that much experience. So, I think that's a super strong combo on Shin. Just to ult somewhere and then teleport back to your lane. I don't know. Unless you just... like, know or very, very confident you're going to get multiple kills on this guy in lane, I wouldn't do it. This is pretty bad. If he manages this properly, you're going to be frozen out. It looks like he is doing that too. Okay, Morgana's bottom, so you don't have to worry about that, but... okay, he backed and got a tier, so he already got a free back on you, which is kind of feels bad. I don't know if he TP'd back or what. He may have just walked back. Once you pushed it in a tower, I probably would have just backed there just to buy something. I don't know what you can buy. I guess you're not that far down on CS, although he is up a buy on you. You did manage to heal back into the game, so that's good. Like, he got his mana refilled, but you also got your health just regen back, which is nice. Through Grasp. And just Shin has pretty high passive health regen. Okay, so it's pushing towards you right now. One of the big things in top that you want to work on is just trying to curate the lane. Just trying to trim it down, and in this kind of matchup, just keep it like just outside your tower until you're ready for a back timing. Okay. There's too many minions. Don't fight. Don't fight on him here. I would just, you want to try to freeze it here. It can be tricky. I mean, I think you're disadvantaged early. Yeah, it's the Morgue jungle again. It's super popular right now. Okay, yeah, that was a nice catch. She's near tower. He can oranges out of that, but he is low on mana. I mean, you have Ignite. Like, we know Morgue is bottom. I maybe would have just gone for that. I think he's going to play too scared now. But I think you could have all-ended him. I don't think he was respecting your Ignite. I would have probably tried to keep all-ending him if you were paying attention. You know that Morgue's on the bottom side of the map. Your Diana's bullying that Morgue pretty well. Okay, he definitely teleported right there. So you want to ping the TP. You need to back. Yeah, he's got Sheen. There's no way you keep up with this lane right now. You had it pushing towards him. I would have backed right there. As soon as you saw him back, I would have backed. I don't think you can keep up with that Sheen without backing. Because now that you've sort of delayed, like, you didn't gain anything over the last 30 seconds. And he might even stop you here. Yeah. And now he's kind of got you. If you ever back, especially without teleport right now, he's just going to be able to push you in. Okay, I mean, if Diana goes in here, that would be cool, because that would basically give you a free TP back to lane. If she ganked him, but she's going for Nico. Okay. How are we looking CS-wise? Not great. You're going to get some here, which is alright, but... Yeah, I think you just need to be going much more aggressive here. Look bottom. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to go to that. Wait. Hold on, let me see. I mean, you get a kill, but... Okay, if Diana can cover top for you, that's good. So he's gonna get one plate. But if Diana can cover top, then that was good. That's one of those situations where the TP would have been really nice. Your Ignite did help with that kill. But yeah, now he's opened up a 20 CS lead on you, so that's pretty rough. Oh, this Diana's pushing it too. That's not good. Now you're gonna be down like 30. Ugh. Unless they get the kill on him, that's pretty bad. Because now he can just sort of freeze. We don't know where mid is, and we don't know where jungler is, so you gotta back up, and he's gonna get another 10 CS right there. Okay, you can get Rift off of that though, and maybe maybe you can use that bottom. Okay, they're probably on Dragon. Well, yeah, probably 2-manning Dragon. Nico is somewhere on the map. She's not top, she's not middle. Well, I guess she is middle. Maybe they're doing nothing. I don't know. Maybe they were just backed. What? I don't quite know what you're saying, Fatih, in the chat. Are you saying that Sona's good right now? I agree. I think Sona is pretty underrated, but it's a little too risky for my taste right now. Maybe next patch. She is getting what I hope will be some indirect buffs with the itemization changes and sort of meta changes. Where did he ult? Oh, right here. Yeah, it's just GP is getting to use a lot of these free ults. Like, he's used 3 ults, 3 or 4 around the map so far without much punishment. And he's still up in farm and up in levels. So that's rough. If GP just gets to throw down, you know, and influence the map for free, that's really not, that's not a good situation. He needs to be paying the price. Every time he ults, you should be looking to see if you can all-in him. Because he doesn't have that tool anymore. Right there, ult. Or, taunt. I know he can orange out of it, but just... You have Ignite up. I would just force him to do it. Like, when he walks right in front of you like that, it's just super disrespectful. When he doesn't have ult. Okay. That's good. I just think if you taunt him and just throw down your circle or whatever, I think it's your W. I don't think there's any way, like, he can orange and walk out of it, but you should get, you know, at least a couple of free hits on him. Okay, nice. Oh, Lucian. Wait. Okay, yeah, up there. Don't get blown up, Lucian, please. Wait, how? Okay, whatever. You didn't have taunt? What'd you use it on? Oh, did you, like, try it earlier and you just missed or something? I just didn't see it. Okay, well, if you didn't have taunt, fair enough. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm not super familiar with contemporary Shen itemization. I haven't seen a ton of Shens lately, but this item does have a high win rate, I think. That does allow you to stick to people a bit better, which is nice. Especially against GP, who's going to cleanse your taunt. Okay. I know, that was a bad GP ult. I mean, this is like the 4th one he's been able to use sort of globally, but fortunately he's not making amazing decisions with that. Oh, that barrel. Yeah, it might be a little far. It might be a little far. Yeah, y'all might be dead here. I would just run. I would get out. Yeah, just get out of there. She might, if she hits you with Q, it's gonna be really bad. You better dodge. Ugh. Yeah, that's probably it. I think that was a bit far to chase. I think if you really wanted to go for it, maybe you could have tried to go for a taunt like right here. I think she was just barely in range. Maybe, maybe not. But I probably would have run. Yeah, I think the Titanic Rush is probably out, but I don't know with Shen after the nerfs to Titanic. But yeah, the Frostfire Gauntlet sounds good to me. Yeah, it's one of those nightmare scenarios where you've got Jinx with Kraken with like pretty good peel, and they've got the Morgana Black Shield. So even though Morgana is getting wrecked early, she still has Black Shield. I mean, that is one nice thing about Morgana Jungle is if you do get dominated early, at least you still have your, like, some utility. Okay. There you go. You forced him to ult his lane, so now he doesn't get to use it globally. Nice. I think you could have gone for more of these trades earlier. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Like I said, I'm not a Shen expert, but I would have been trying to, every time your Ignite is up, look for kills on him early, because especially if he disrespects you, if he walks up and gets into flash range, I think you win most of those trades. And even if you're able to soak his ult and just not die, that's taking a lot of pressure off the rest of the map, because then he doesn't have his ult to influence bot lane or mid lane, or for a team fight that breaks out. So just always try to get him to use his ult. Trade your Ignite for like some of his health and his ult as often as you can. What's up, Nagarake? Okay, nice. Mid's missing and jungle's missing, so be careful. Yeah. Yeah. Out of... Oh. Why is she so tanky? Just Protobelt? It just feels like she has a lot of health, this Nico.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Huh. I don't know where the wave was there. Let me go back and just look at that real quick, and then we can move on. Okay, let me just watch this one more time. Okay, so you have your ult. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think that's a good ult. Nice, double taunt. Take it all. Okay, I would run right here. I'll just leave. Right here, just leave. Okay, so you had a chance. You had 3 minions. I would have just walked out. Because you gotta suspect if you do that extended of a fight, and if you're diving, if you don't know where the jungler is, and if you don't know where mid lane is, there's a really high probability that one of them is coming in. And with this choke point, it's just too difficult to escape. So I think that going that deep for the Jinx is questionable, because if Morg like rolls up out of the bush, that's gonna be bad. But if you do go for it, as soon as, you know, it's pretty certain that she's gonna die, I would have just backed, just run out of there, because you did have 3 minions left. So I think you could have run.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And you're still down like 50 CS. You do have some good kills, but oh, you are going Tiamat or Titanic. Maybe Titanic's still good. This is the second item. It does work really well with Shen's kit, because obviously he gets the really fast auto attacks and he stacks a lot of health. I just don't think it's a first item rush like it used to be. And you do kind of need that wave clear.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Oof, it's gonna be 2 kills. Yeah, I'm not sure why Lucian's up here. Okay. Alright, good. Oh, Alistar's tanking a lot there. I don't know what he's doing right there, though. Oh, it's even better on tank? Yeah, maybe they just nerfed it as first item. I don't remember what the change was to it. I think they just nerfed it as first item, though, right? Like, it has lower base damage, but better scaling. Oh, yeah, they changed it to bonus HP instead of base HP, right? Or total HP. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna be real sad. So maybe that nerf was more targeted towards like Camille then. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of Titanic Champions or Shin in a while, so I just remember that it was nerfed 3 or 4 patches ago. Okay. Okay, TP coming in here. Yeah, you're pretty healthy. Yeah, I think you... Ooh. I don't know if that was necessary. I don't know if you needed a flash there, but... Unless that was a mistake. Yeah, watch out for Nico. Okay. Nico's ultimate. He should be good. I don't know. Not sure why... Yeah, what Callista's doing, why she's not helping you clean these kills up, but... Oh, this could actually be really bad. Yeah, that Callista staying on Dragon instead of helping you guys was absolutely brutal. I mean, I like the priority on objectives, but when the fight's still going on, you do, yeah, you have ult, so you can back. Yeah, so later in the game at like 3 health items. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I probably would have gone Mercs here. Like, I get the... I don't know. It's kind of a tough call because... I don't know. I guess plates are fine. Like, obviously, for the laning phase, having steel plates is very good against GP. And sort of blocking a lot of damage off his Qs. Whoa, okay. And then Jinx is a huge threat later too. Wow, okay, Baron. Go do Baron. Baron. I would just be pinging Baron. Yeah, somebody's pinging it. Go get Baron. Yeah, so you can back and match GP and they should be able to do Baron. GP shouldn't be able to stop that. Yeah, I mean, I can see an argument for... Like, the reason that I'm saying maybe Mercs is it's just like... You know, Morgana's gonna have like 5 seconds of CC. Nico has quite a bit of CC. Thresh. You know, Thresh's box. Jinx's chompers. I feel like they have quite a bit of CC. I assume you probably took the, which runes did you take? I'm not even sure. Obviously you have Grasp. I think Tenacity, if you got the Tenacity one at the bottom... And then what else would you take? Probably... I would have definitely considered taking the... maybe Legend Tenacity plus... there you go, nice. Oh yeah, now you're really beating him down. What's that Shin power? Sweet. Yeah, I like that because he can't run away from that Frostfire even with his oranges, which is good. Oh! Domination. That was good. You took Revitalize and Ulti Hunter? Ulti Hunter makes sense. I could get behind Ulti Hunter. Maybe I care too much about the CC. Like, it doesn't matter as much if you're like a huge tank, I guess, if you get CC'd that much, because... Oh, it is live. I would almost certainly do the Tenacity rune, though. Like, the one at the bottom of the green tree. I'm blanking out on the name. But I would almost certainly do that one. Instead of Revitalize. Like, I know Revitalize does affect your shield, which is cool, but... I feel like the CC reduction, it's also a slow reduction, I'm pretty sure.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Which is definitely relevant.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Against like GP barrels and stuff like that. Okay, hopefully they just back up here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Unflinching, yes. Thank you, Antoine. So that's good. And then...
Rampage.
What are you getting next? Spirit Massage?
Shut down.
Suppose that's fine,
Team's
yeah.
turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I just realized you're 11 and 2, so you're definitely having a very good KDA game for sure. Okay, Dragon's up. This is Soul. You do have your ult though, so that is a really nice thing about Shen is you can split push very well. That was something. I'm sure you've been watching some of the Dylan replays we've been doing recently, and that was one thing that was kind of like always this tension that was a tough decision because Dylan liked to take Ignite also. This is an unfortunate word, but that's okay. Is trying to get this extra farm in the mid to late game, but also being at the fights. Well, with Shen, of course, you get to go to the fights. And farm. And have Ignite if you want to late game. Although I still think Teleport, yeah, is ideal. Yeah, so I would just go bully GP here and just be ready to ult if you have to. So Shen's very good. I think Shen's underrated for sure in the meta. And he might even get a bit better next patch because they are nerfing a lot of the other like turbo, like the fast movement tanks. The turbo chem tank, those type of champs. And Shen isn't one of those, so he gets a little bit better by comparison. Yeah, just keep pushing top. Yeah, I guess getting Gromp's fine. Gromp is very valuable. I would want to keep putting pressure top, though. It's probably not going to matter that much, to be honest. Your team's, like, pretty far ahead. You've got Soul. Yeah, that would be a good place to... Well... Yeah, there you go. You're already on it. I just didn't see the graphic on the replay. But to say, when Alistar goes in, I would probably just ult him. Which you did, so good job. Oh, that's an int. I would probably just back up. Just back up. Small throw. I mean, it is 3v3 and you do have supers, but I would just push in top and just get position for Baron. Because Baron's going to be up in about 45 seconds here. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there aren't a lot of Chem Tank users, but it's going to pull stuff like Udyr and Skarner out of the jungle. And I just think I think mobility is going to go down in the game overall, which makes Shen's mobility, like with his ultimate, his global pressure, that much more valuable because it will be more unique. So I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go. I think the proper place to go and where pros will go is towards bigger tanks next patch. I'll give my official patch notes tomorrow when they release it. I did do a patch preview last week. But I think you'll probably see a bit of a shift away from like the Hecarim, the Udyr, the Skarner, because they're nerfing Deadmans and Chem Tank. Yeah, just back up. I would just go pressure Dragon. Or Baron, rather. And so I think that like there's a couple of different ways we could go. We could either go towards big tanks, right, like Sejuani. I guess Nunu's pretty mobile and Nunu's pretty good too right now. Or maybe, I mean, people are already doing like the Diana Morgana stuff. Okay. Well, that's probably worth. I mean, it sucks that you died and you gave a shutdown, but that was Baron. But I think you'll see more of your traditional, like, 5v5 team fights, because I think Shen doesn't really want to fight against things like Udyr and Skarner. What's up, Nirasake? Yeah. So that's why I think that Shen might. I mean, it may not be that huge. Like, I don't think Shen's gonna be like #1 probably next patch, but I think he's better in like team fight, big tank metas than he is on, you know, these super mobility skirmisher metas. Which is constantly, you know, YOLO fights over and over and over again before his ult's back off cooldown. Okay, so overall, obviously good KDA. Pretty strong. Like, you had some nice ults that definitely influenced some fights. So that was good. I think early on, so I think the biggest thing to work on early is kind of deciding if you want to do the teleport or the ignite. And I think if you want to do the ignite, then I would... oh, nice, man. Thanks. That helps out a ton. Nurasaki. I think that if you want to run ignite, then I would look for spots to be more aggressive. And I think you could be a bit earlier. Like I said, I'm not 100% about the item breakpoints. I know that really early on, he got an advantage on you, and it's hard because GP is going to have an advantage early, most likely, but he got a couple of backs, and especially when he got that Sheen early, I think you should have taken your back a bit earlier. We talked about that, you know, in that replay section. He didn't really do much with that power window. He got to hit 6 first, and he got a free ult in the bot lane, which I think didn't matter that much. But yeah, so you were kind of, he kind of outmanaged the wave on you early, and then ended up going up, you know, 15 or 20 CS. You did make a good play bottom with your ult, and then Diana did cover for you top, which was cool. It did help get Diana a little more fed. That is good, because Diana was really important that game. But then you ended up personally being down, you know, like 30 CS. However, you know, once you completed that first item, the Frostfire, then you were able to 1v1 him. And I think that was a point where I believe you could have beaten him a bit more often if you just kind of pressured it, like positioned a little bit more aggressively and looked for more of those all-ends. Then maybe you could have gotten a bit more of an advantage. But I still think that I would just take teleport in a matchup like that. It's because it's so nice that you can, you know, ult somewhere, make a play, and then teleport back and not lose a lot. Yes, you do lose some 1v1 kill pressure, but GP's probably not going to be, you know, threatening you for kills early. You know, if you were against like a Darius or a Garen or something like that, I think Ignite makes a bit more sense just because you're probably going to have more fights to the death, but GP's probably just going to try to farm against you most of the time. So I think you could go Ignite. You know, like I said, you just have to find opportunities to be more aggressive and really bully him in the lane. Like, get it frozen outside of your tower, and then, you know, find a way to pressure up and zone him off of that wave when you have Ignite, and when you're at that break point where you're a little bit stronger. Once again, I'm not 100% on exactly when that is. It felt like you were definitely stronger when you had Frostfire. But yeah, just apply that pressure to him, zone him off, start to gain a lead, and see if you can force him to use those ults defensively in his lane. You did a great job that one time with it, where you basically all-end him, and he had to use his ult on himself just so that he didn't die, and that's perfect. So, I know, like I said, I know he's advantaged early. Probably when he gets Sheen, he's going to be a bit stronger. He did stop and get tier. I'm not sure if that's normal or what, but either way, like I said, I'm not sure the exact breakpoints and technicalities there, but I feel like if you are going to take Ignite, you do need to find a place to be more aggressive. I would default to teleport just because it gives you even more macro pressure and sort of doubles down on what Shen's already good at. But other than that, I think it was solid. Yeah, the items, you were definitely just crushing them. You know, when you got the Frozen Fist and when you got the Titanic, it's really good. I was trying to think of anything else. I think you were in the right place at the right time. You know, like I said, you had good ults. As far as other rotations, those are pretty solid. You know, your farming was pretty good. Oh, there was, when you chased into the jungle, I think that was a little bit far, you know, near the dragon. If you don't want to go for the taunt, then I would have stopped, like, maybe right here instead of chasing further. Especially, you know, if you're paying attention and you see that Callista is, like, doing the dragon. That might have been a separate play. They're just trying to be aware and try to not get caught up and overchase and get caught up in the Clown Fiesta. I don't think you did that much, but there were like a couple of plays where, you know, you maybe could have backed off a bit earlier. But overall, I think that was really solid. So yeah, it's Shen's back, baby. Back for some primetime Shen. I know he's one of your favorites. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it for this coaching session. Thank you very much, as always. I appreciate it. Anyone else out there that's watching, you want to do a coaching session, it's just $25 for non-channel members, $20 if you are a channel member. Just stop by the stream every night, most nights, starting around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going till about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very friendly, chill community. We'd love to see you. If you want to watch more coaching sessions, there's a link in the description. Check that out. Check out the rest of the content on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Okay. Anyways, how are we looking on viewers? I think it's like 3:20. I think we might just go ahead and call it for tonight. I kind of wanted to do one more, but I'm kind of tired too, and I don't know. How are we looking on viewers? So hopefully that helped you out, Sammy. Yeah, we're at 41. I know it's kind of a short stream. I guess we'll go ahead and call it there. And then I'll get back in tomorrow. We will get in there early. I know we need to catch up on Dylan stuff, so I'll see if we can get going around like maybe 10 p.m. or so, and just do like a long stream by today's standards. Just see if we can do like a 5-hour stream or something tomorrow. And then I'll see. I do have conferences most of the day, but anyways, we'll get back in there tomorrow, and I'll definitely have the support tier list and the patch notes tomorrow. MP. Anyways, okay, we'll be back tomorrow. So sorry again. I know it was a short stream, but I did want to give you just at least a little bit, even though I, got a bit more sleep than I intended. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time.